Hello and welcome back to the recap on Women's Football Talk. Now before we jump into today's video, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a video of ours, and that we can hit 1k as quickly as possible. And that you're following us on Twitter and Instagram for all the latest as and when it happens. So we've had a fantastic weekend of games. We've had cup action in France, the Netherlands and here in England, and then we've had league action in Spain, Germany and Italy. So let's get right into it. So we've had an upset for the ages here in the Women's FA Cup as Aston Villa have managed to knock out Manchester City. A game that went all the way to extra time, but it was Carla Ward's side that have reigned victorious again for the second time this season. They managed to beat Manchester City, obviously beating them in the WSL at the start of the season in a fantastic 4-3 game, and then picking up a draw as well against Manchester City. It's been a really good season for Aston Villa against Gareth Taylor's side. Villa took the lead after 20 minutes. Rachel Corsi put them in front, and just under 20 minutes after that, Dana Castellanos pulled one back for Manchester City, and it took until the 97th minute of the game, so we had gone into extra time by then, and Rachel Daly, none other than herself, steps up and scores to put Aston Villa 2-1 up, and Villa managed to hold on for the victory for the rest of extra time. A fantastic result for them, knocking out Manchester City. It's the first time a team not named Chelsea have knocked out Manchester City in the FA Cup court at any stage, so absolutely fantastic for them, and it just shows the season that Aston Villa are having really are the best of the rest this season outside of the top four clubs in the WSL. Fantastic season. The signings you've been able to see, it's just continues to show the growth and the tactical brilliance that Carla Ward is having on this Aston Villa side, so that's absolutely fantastic to see them progress to the semi-finals. The other games, Manchester United beat Championship side Lewis by 3-1. First goal has gone down as a Rian Cleverley own goal. Onabaje on the right hand side putting the ball towards Alessia Russo, and it managed to hit off a defender, and then goals from Vilda Barisa and Nikita Paris managed to secure Mark Skinner's side a first ever appearance in the FA Cup semi-final. In between that Vilda Barisa goal and Nikita Paris goal, Emily Kraft of Lewis scored a wonderful goal after a bit of a mix-up at the back by United. Mary Epps couldn't clear the ball well enough, and then Kraft puts in a lovely cheeky chip over to pull one back for Lewis. But credit to Lewis for getting to the quarterfinals. Obviously everyone knows the situation with them, self-financed club, and many people own the club, and it's just absolutely fantastic to see what they're doing there, and credit to them to getting all the way to the quarterfinals and making it a really tough battle for Manchester United all the way. So it was a good result in the end for Manchester United. Elsewhere, Chelsea beat Reading 3-1. Jess Carter, Mariam Miada and Guru Wrighton with 3 goals for Emma Hayes' side, and Sane Trolsgaard scored a late consolation goal for Reading, but it wasn't enough. Again, Chelsea getting the better of Reading this season. And then in the other game between Birmingham City and Brighton and Hove Albion, it was Brighton that won 2-0. Poppy Pattinson scoring directly from a corner, and then Dan Carter scoring from the penalty spot to give the win for Amy Merrick's side again as they head into the semi-final. The draw of that will be on Tuesday morning, so make sure you're checking out our social media pages for the full recap on that. So let's head into the European leagues now and look at the action. So we'll start off in Germany. On Friday, Wolfsburg managed to beat Turbine Potsdam by 5-0. A fantastic result there for Tommy Struth's side as they continue to dominate the league. There was a bit of scare in the game as Lena Oberdorf went down through a non-contact injury, and she had to be helped off the pitch. In the meantime, Wolfsburg have since confirmed that it's just a right knee sprain for Oberdorf, so they'll obviously monitor her recovery. They can take up to 6 weeks to recover, so it will rule her out of the Champions League games this week, which isn't a good omen for Wolfsburg, but obviously it's better than what many people possibly feared, it being a potential ACL injury, but just a sprained right knee is obviously a lot better than that. Then on Saturday, Bayern Munich beat Cologne by the same scoreline, Clara Buell scoring a brace there, and then elsewhere, Werder Bremen, Eintracht Frankfurt, Bayer Leverkusen and Hoffenheim picked up victories there. Over in Spain this weekend, again Barcelona continued to show their dominance in La Liga as they managed to win on Friday, winning 5-1 despite going a goal behind early in that one. again continue to show why they are the best team in Spanish football, if not world football, with their convincing comeback, winning 5-1 in the end. Then on Saturday, Real Madrid losing to Granadilla Tenerife 1-0. Massive shock there, as Real Madrid have been obviously a better side this season, but now they will be looking over their shoulder for the remainder of the season at Levante, who managed to win on Sunday, picking up a 3-0 victory. And then the game of the weekend in Spain saw Real Sociedad and Alaves take 11 goals between them, 6 for Sociedad and 5 for Alaves, in a crazy goal fest there. And then the final bit of league action, it was the start of the playoffs in the Italian league, where the top 5 will be competing for the championship and the bottom 5 will be fighting to stay up and not get relegated. So on Friday, AS Roma beat Fiorentina by 5 goals to 1. 2 games on Saturday, Juventus beating AC Milan by 2-0 and Sassuolo beating Sampdoria 3-0. And then the one game on Sunday saw Pomigliano beat Parma by 4 goals to 1. So that is the action there. Over in France, we had the Coupe de France semi-finals, 1 game on Friday night and 1 game on Saturday. On Friday, Lyon won 2-0 against Fleury, Lindsay Charan scoring the first goal, and then Vicky Becco scoring the second goal. And then the game on Saturday between PSG and Tonon Evian, Kira Hamraoui scored the sole goal of that game there for PSG, so a fantastic win for them. And then finally, over in the Netherlands, they also had cup action this past weekend. FC Twente winning 2-1 against Fortuna Sittard, and the young PSV beating VV Alkmaar 1-0. And then on Sunday, Den Haag beating Heerenveen 2-0 and PSV beating Excelsior by 5 goals to 0. So that is the weekend's action all wrapped up and looked at. We will have a video previewing tomorrow and Wednesday's Champions League quarter-finals, as that is back this week, so some more football to look forward to in midweek. And then we'll be back with the rundown looking ahead to the weekend's fixtures, and a new bit we'll have on the channel as well, looking ahead to the start of the NWSL season over in the United States, as that is back this weekend. In the meantime, like I said, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with post notification bell turned on so you never miss a video of ours, and that you're following us on Twitter and on Instagram for all the latest news and stories as and when it happens. In the meantime, we'll see you soon.